I got these little baby beers from Sierra Nevada. They were
Whoa, let's light this candle.
bang. Let's carry the torch.
That's cold. What's up,
That's real cold.
everybody? And welcome to this Tuesday edition of the Gary Williams Stole My Line Furniture Show, brought to you by our headquarters over at Pig and Rooster. What's up, guys?
Hey, how you doing, buddy? How'd you enjoy the game?
It was good. Our neighbors had a Super Bowl party. Went over there, let all the kids play together and run around, and all the chaos ensued. So
Was that
It was
your buddy who's got the like the Michigan State stuff?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he I think we're converting him little by little into an Orioles fan.
All right.
He actually bought he bought an Orioles hat because he ended up reading The Last Manager, which is about Earl Weaver. Obviously, it just came out like last year or 2 years ago.
Mhm.
And he was like, "Have you read this book yet?" And I was like, "Actually, I had it sent to me by I think it's the guy who wrote it. Ended up sending it to me. I haven't read it yet, but he was like, he loved it so much that he's like, I mean, he was already like, he's like, I don't have anything against the Orioles. I want to see them win. I like their young core. Like just like we don't have anything against the Tigers. So
I'm about to say, is he a Tigers fan? Giving Michigan Tigers? Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Tigers fan, and so yeah, he I went over there. We went over there for the Super Bowl, and he was like, "Look what I just bought." He bought an Orioles hat.
Nice.
So,
Nice. Now, did he get like the O or like the cartoon bird, or did he get the old bird? I do not like the old bird. I'm qualifying right now.
So he didn't get a fitted. He got a one of like the newer snapback kind of deals. That's like it's got a small little thing right here that has the newer cartoon bird, and it says like Orioles baseball on it, and then it says like established 1954 or whatever. So,
cool.
But yeah, it was cool. And like I said, we talk about it a lot. We love Tariq Skubal around here. Love the way he pitches and his attitude on the mound. So, I mean, again, I don't have anything against the Tigers. I can root for them as long as they're not playing the Orioles. So,
yeah, I mean, and really, Orioles fans shouldn't have anything against Tigers because the last real serious contention when we were in contention was against the Tigers. We swept them, and it probably led to what all of our friend group talks about is probably the best Orioles moment of our lifetime, that Delman Young double.
Yeah. Yeah, we can thank them for that. Appreciate that. But yeah, first time we are live on Instagram in a while. I'm trying that back out to see how people like it. So let us know if you're watching over on Instagram. Or if you do watch on Instagram every once in a while, just let us know if you want us to keep going live there or if we should go on Twitter. Not really sure. So
yeah, I mean, and we don't have Dusty today. He's in St. Tits, still hanging out, getting a tan. So it's just me and Brooksy running double shot today.
St. Kitts has him now.
Yep, he's never coming back.
Yeah,
he's on a paddle. He's on a paddleboard coming back now, probably.
But yeah, man, what'd you do for the Super Bowl? Did you work it or
No, it was actually a lot of fun. Shout out to Pig and Rooster and Delaware Dave at the Grunwald Club, which is kind of like a VFW. I mean, I know Brooks, I know what it is, but just for people that don't know what the heck it is, the Grunwald Club, which is kind of like a VFW old boys club, just like St. Gerard's that we are all members of. They had, this is a ridiculous deal, $75. It included a +1. It also included all you can drink and all you can eat, and a Super Bowl block. So that, dude, I was like, this is a no-brainer. Like, I'm just going to go to this, and not to mention, it's all the good people. Like, we're not selling Super Bowl blocks to people we don't want to be around. These are all people you want to be around. You're in good company, people that know how to watch football, enjoy the game, not going to talk during the major plays, stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun. Some great food. Dell, of course, smoked some meats. and he,
Yeah.
Del kills it with the food. But
Yeah,
a lot of
especially
other
when
people
meat's
brought.
smoking.
Oh yeah, I mean he had smoked turkey and with his tiger, nice, with his tiger sauce or white sauce as we call it. It was freaking delicious. But a lot of other people brought food as well. The dessert table was ridiculous, and I'm not a sweets guy, but I crushed 3 brownies. They were awesome. So good
Yeah.
times, a lot of good times, man.
Yeah, before we get into it, one thing that I do want to bring up that I was not aware of until like last week, and you probably are because you're still there.
Yeah,
Natty Bo is not doing bottles anymore. What are we doing?
yeah. Dell was talking about this to somebody, and I just happened to be in earshot of it. It really comes down to the glass and just supply, and that's really what it's coming down to. It's getting too expensive to do it. Which, look, it sucks. So any Natty Bo glass bottles you got, keep them. They're
It
nostalgic
sucks.
now.
I get it, but it does suck because like I mean, Christ, that's the whole thing about the Century Club is drinking the Natty Bo bottles, and
Mhm.
I mean they used to have Natty Bo 40s there too, which is awesome. And
For
then
what? Yeah, what people don't know about the Century Clubs, you drink 100 Natty Bows, you get your you get your name on this big ass board that our friend Drew Burton has commandeered. Uh, but I remember the guy that took a week off of work
to try to be the fastest to get in
to be
there,
the
right?
fastest to do it. He took a week off of work, and I think he gained like 12 pounds chugging beer. He would bring in Pedialytes and his own meals to the bar and drink 100 Natty Bows. That's dedication.
Yeah, and they were always bottles, so I mean, and they were always $2 bottles there. So
Yeah,
it's I don't know, it sucks. And to be honest with you, it's better out of a bottle. So
yeah, I agree.
um, but I get it. Doesn't mean I don't have to be sad or upset about it. So
And also to give a shout out for the Super Bowl and Pig and Rooster, our friend Rob Napier, who what we call he looks like Bizarro Delaware Dave. He's the same size as Del, but he's got a black beard. Part of a motorcycle club. He's a really good dude. Bought into Chaucer. Just a rock star of an individual. This lovely man, Rob Napier, he did not know it, but he hit Drew Burton's pool and won 15,000 smackaroos.
holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy hell, the club's pool or like Drew just did his own on the side.
I don't know if it was the club's pool or Drew's pool, but it was $500 a block, and he only sold 50 blocks. So if a score happened and there was an empty space, the money rolled. So Rob hit the last score that actually had a name in it, that had his name in it. Then there was another score change that was empty. So at the end of the game, because that score change happened with an empty block, it reverted back to the previous winner that actually had a name in the block. I know that's a little convoluted, but basically, Rob got lucky because uh, the score change that happened had no name in it, so it reverted back to Rob, and Rob got to collect all the cash.
Jesus Christ, that's awesome. Awesome for him.
Yeah.
But
And he didn't know. So I guess Dell went and talked to him and was like, "Yeah, man, you hit." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I hit the one." So he thought he won like 2 grand or 3 grand. Like, whoa,
yeah.
2 or 3 grand. He goes, "So you hit the big one." He goes, "Well, there was a score change again." He goes, "Yeah, it didn't have any fucking name in it, so it reverted back to you." He won the mega pot, 15 grand. That's all encompassing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Damn. Man, that's even more because you're probably sitting there watching it like fuck, like nobody's even in that block, and then all of a sudden somebody comes and tell you get that money. You just
Yeah.
5 times.
I mean, it was awesome. It's the way Dell tells the story. And Dell's texting me right now and said he was trying to put us on live at Pig and Rooster right now, and it wasn't cooperating, but it is now. But the way Dell tells the story about how Rob found out is just great. But I mean, good for Rob, and it couldn't go to a better person. I mean, he is such a good man, and to win 1,500 smackaroos, I mean that's or 15,000 smackaroos. That's a good day. Good day at the office.
Yeah, right. That's incredible. You gotta claim that on your taxes.
Maybe I shouldn't put his name out there on live.
Yeah. Colada was he's commenting over here on Instagram saying that they stopped doing the puzzles on the cap 2 years ago. That shows you how
Oh
long I haven't had a Natty Boh bottle.
man,
But I didn't know that. That sucks too.
and
I
that
mean, I
man
guess you run
That
you
man Brian Culottes drank a lot of beer. He knows. He's my nemesis when it comes to natural light attire.
yeah.
Oh
Why?
man, him and I go back and forth with natural light attire. That's why he's not allowed in my house. I'm afraid he's going to steal my natural light Patagonia vest.
Well, I mean, that is a prized possession of yours. And the first time I saw that, I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to get me one made or something. Oh man.
But yeah, the game was good. We'll get into the game here shortly. I know, but yeah, the game was good. The environment at the Grumwald Club was great. Everyone did a good job, and I'm glad you guys had a good time. I'm assuming you had, the kids were running around. Did they have like a kids room and then like an adult room?
No, I mean just the basement. They had I mean they have like the hybrid ping pong / pool table setup. Obviously the pool table at the top that goes on it. And then
Yeah,
they have like a little air hockey like kids machine that sits on the floor. So there's a lot of stuff for them to do to keep them preoccupied while the adults try to do adult stuff and try to
yeah.
finish a sentence without somebody yelling at you or crying. So it was
Right.
good. We had a good
Is
time.
that walking distance in your neighborhood, or do you got to drive a little bit?
No, we can walk, but I mean we drove just because it was cold as shit out. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a half a mile. So
Oh, okay. I got you.
yeah. So but yeah, getting into it, I guess, since we're talking about the Super Bowl, thoughts, boring, not impressed. How'd you feel? Did you watch any of it? Do you remember it?
Yeah. I mean, watched the whole thing. Really enjoyed the game. Was it boring for the first two and a half, 3 quarters? Yeah, for sure. But look, I hope this is a PSA to other NFL football team, to other NFL teams. You don't have to have a $55 million a year quarterback to win a Super Bowl. You can sign a quarterback for whatever Sam Darnold's making, like $30 million, which I mean, it's still a nice living. He's not going to be begging for change anytime soon. Uh, and you can build a team around him. He's a B quarterback on an A- team, and I mean, I can't think of a better way for a PSA to come out by winning a Super Bowl and having a quarterback like a Sam Darnold who's very unassuming. You can do this, and that's what I really took away from the game. And I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the defensive struggle. It's like watching a pitcher's duel, and I enjoyed pitcher's duels. So
Yeah, I mean, is it boring to watch when you're like you want to see certain bets hit and stuff like that? Yeah, of course. But I mean, it was interested to see some good defense being played.
mm,
And I mean, for all intents and purposes, it looks like that's one of the better defenses we've seen in a very long time. So that was really cool to see. And I mean, Sam Darnold, I mean, Kenneth Walker and Sam Darnold using their legs, obviously. Kenneth
yeah,
Walker won the MVP. Drake May looked like a shell of himself this whole postseason, which I think everybody's kind of saying, like, all right, what's something wrong with him? There's been speculation the entire time, but I
yeah,
love that they didn't come out and say anything about it. So
yeah. He got shot up. He got shot up before the game in his shoulder. Said he couldn't feel his shoulder. This all came out after the game.
mhm.
That he couldn't really feel his shoulder, and he did look like a shell of himself. Now, I don't know. How about this? What's your main takeaway from the game?
My main takeaway from the game, I mean, honestly, just how good that Seattle defense was. I don't think it really even would have mattered because they couldn't get the run game going
Mm-hmm.
for the Patriots at all anyway, which is, I mean, as we know as Ravens fans, like we love to base everything off the run game. It helps everything else out. But yeah, I mean, they couldn't get shit going. Like they were getting pressure with not very many people in the box. And here comes his annual
No,
delivery. Oh
no, not yet. Some DoorDash just got delivered, but my delivery is coming shortly.
no. But yeah, I mean it was interesting. Regardless, like the fact that the Patriots are back in the Super Bowl already, and I mean they have a lot of room to play this offseason as well. We talked about this at the trade deadline too. Um, bodes well for them.
Yeah.
So, what about you?
My main takeaway was the inability, or the how do I word this appropriately? The inability of for New England to make any adjustment toward what the Seattle defense was doing to them. They ran the same blitz, and Tony Dungy knocked this. And I think Chris Collinsworth might have even have said something live, in the moment. They ran the same blitz 6 or 7 times, and New England couldn't stop it. And
Mhm.
it wasn't even disguised well. And Tony Dungy goes, for a Josh McDaniel offense to not adjust, and you can see what's happening. Throw some screen passes or something. Get the ball out of Drake May's hand quicker. I mean, Devin Witherspoon's coming off the fucking corner, and he's just blowing past Will Campbell, who's a shell of a human being right now. That's inexcusable, especially in the biggest game of the season for you guys. I mean, and Josh McDaniel's been there for a long time, and he understands how to make adjustments. So it was very, very odd to see them not be able to adjust accordingly.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, they just couldn't get anything going, man. And I think even Collinsworth said during the game, like, hey, if they kick another field goal, which I mean sounds crazy, to put them up 12-0, he was like, this might be as good as over
Yeah,
already. Which I mean, I couldn't disagree with him. So and
no,
watching everybody talk, like all the other players that were talking that had played against that Seattle defense this year, they were like, man, they punch you in the mouth, they're physical, and
mhm.
he's like, they come up and press you. They don't give you any space to do anything.
They
And you
looked.
saw that.
Yeah, and obviously we're not at the game, but listening to like Chris Sims and a couple other commentators who were at the game on the field pregame said Seattle looked loose, talked loose, like they had a lot of confidence, and New England looked tight, and that's easy to say because of the score and the result, and we all act like we're smart now. But I mean, to hear from those guys before the game, I mean that says a lot, and especially from a Mike Vrabel coach team. I mean, they're hard nosed, and so I was stunned at the result. I was stunned at how the game played out. I was not stunned that the Seahawks won because I think I said it was going to be 21-20, and I did call Kenneth Walker winning the MVP. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, you did. I forgot about that.
Yeah. But I was surprised the Patriots their lack of wherewithal when it came to how to adjust to the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I will say this: when it was 9-0, I'm like, this is how fucking New England wins another Super Bowl. Like somehow miraculously they're going to get 2 trash touchdowns and win
Yeah,
win this fucking game 14-12. Like
like a pick six or a punt return like changes that game so quickly in that moment.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean they went up 19-0, and I'm like, I just don't see this
uh,
offense. I mean, they couldn't get a first down. I don't know if you saw this or not, but there was a meme going around yesterday, like it's a picture of Bad Bunny with a holding a football, and it's like next gen stats said that he traveled 124 yards with that football during that performance, which was more than the Patriots running
in the
game
first
the entire
half.
game. Yeah,
Yeah, because I
entire
think in the first
game.
half they had like 74 yards, and I think I even saw a meme that said something like the Streaker has more yards than the Patriots.
Yeah.
I
So yeah, it was funny.
think I just heard my delivery arrive. Uh oh. Uh oh. Here it comes.
Row. Colada
Either
said that
that or
he's
I didn't order a stripper. So,
Colada said he's
oh,
winning in the Natty Light
Colada,
Award.
Colada talking shit.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes my delivery. Eee.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks, Nate. Let's see a little bit,
Badges,
man.
badges and rumple tits. We
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. Did you guys have any? Did you have any money on like block pools or any kind of little side gambling? You know, me and Dale, we do $5 bets, stuff like that. Something stupid.
Not really. No. Honestly, it was kind of a last minute thing getting together Sunday for that. So no, didn't have much going on. So
Okay.
yeah, I need a yeah. It's a hard way to live, but it's a nice way to live at times.
It's different. It's definitely different. Hey, and also, I mean, going back to what you and I talked about on text, Brooks. Great catching up with my buddy Sam Wyatt. He is the GM of Davis's Pub in Annapolis. And so when Brooksy and Dusty and I all get together here in Maryland, we are going to do the podcast live from Davis's Pub in Annapolis. And Davis's Pub is one of the best dive bars I can think of in the state of Maryland. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's been like one of my favorite places since I was, I don't know, before I was 21, honestly. That place is incredible. It's a little hidden gem over in Eastport.
Yeah.
If you don't know what Eastport is, it's it's a cool little neighborhood off of Annapolis. It's still technically Annapolis, but if you're an Eastport resident, they very much are adamant that they are not a part of. They are not a part of Annapolis. They are Eastport.
Yeah,
So
Eastport.
it's a fun little rivalry that they have, and that's gone on forever. So.
Yeah, my buddy Sam, he's like, yeah, I watched the podcast. You guys are awesome. Please come do it. He goes because he saw when we went live with the dive.
Yeah,
with our boy Peter, and he's like, let's bring it to Davis's. And I know how much you enjoy the Annapolis area and the water. So
yeah, that's where pretty much where we grew up. We grew up the town over, and I mean that's where my brother and I were born.
yeah.
That's where my mom and her family's from. Our grandfather and grandmother all worked on Main Street. Grandfather worked for the Naval Academy. So I mean we grew up there. So
And
um,
that'd be a good time. We'll obviously get a date and get everything aligned with them when that time comes. But yeah, Davis's Pub. And if you haven't been there, if you're watching this or you're listening to this, get your butt down there, have a couple beers. It's a good time. Don't go there for a 3-course meal. Go there to get some beers and have a good time and some good laughs.
yeah, they were featured on Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives.
Really?
I forget what they were featured for. I feel like it was like one of their soup options. I could be wrong. They were featured on there, but I can't. Like I said, I can't remember what it was. I should look that. I'll look it up now.
All right.
So they do have some good bar food there for sure.
Yeah, it's pub grub. It's definitely pub grub, but I mean, it's got the dive bar feel to it, and it's awesome. It's kick ass. I haven't been in a while. I think God, maybe like a year past COVID ending. I went. So what's that? 2 years ago? 3 years ago, whatever the hell it is. But anyway, but yeah, back to the game. I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the way it played out. I was surprised by the Patriots' inability to adjust. That was something I didn't see coming. I do have a little trivia for you there today, sir.
Okay, I like trivia.
All right.
Special dish is Chipotle habanero barbecue sandwich and Baltimore style steamed shrimp. Is that what was on? Anyway, go on.
Oh, that's cool. And that sounds delicious. And I actually want that right now. I haven't had steamed shrimp in a while. Damn. But all right. So, well, actually, it's not even true. I'm just going to give you the damn answer. Is it Josh Myers? Who's the kicker? What's his first name? It's Myers, though.
Mm-hmm.
He became
Jason Myers.
Jason Myers, because he had 5 field goals in the Super Bowl. He became the all-time single-season points getter over LaDainian Tomlinson, who had 198 in his MVP season. And Mr. Myers has 205 now because he kicked 5 field goals in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was wondering. I saw that he broke a record, but I figured it was probably like either most field goals in a Super Bowl or maybe most field goals during a playoffs. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was for the whole season. That's even more impressive.
The whole season, yes, 205, 206 points, 205 or 206, one of the two. And
I guess he has an extra couple games, but
well, yeah, I mean that's including postseason stuff like that. And I'm thinking LaDainian Tomlinson's MVP season, he went to the AFC Championship game. I think that's the one where they lost to the Patriots, and they got in a fight like in midfield. But either way, that was just a fun little stat. I mean, you thought at one point it might end 12-0, and that would have been crazy. And also, I did think about the Ravens, the 2000 Ravens. I wanted the Patriots to score because the 2000 Ravens should have had a shutout against the New York Giants, but they gave up a kick return touchdown.
Yeah, because I mean, whenever they asked Ray Lewis or anybody on that defense really about that, They were like, the score doesn't reflect. They did not score.
They did not
score
score.
on us. They make it very clear that they did not score on the defense during that Super Bowl.
So I was like, the Seahawks cannot get a shutout because that Seahawks defense, while very good, and I'm taking nothing away from them, they were not that 2000 Ravens defense. No.
Maybe they could have been if they could hit people the way they used to be.
Oh yeah,
but gotta play with the cards you dealt. Sorry about it.
No, you're not wrong there at all. Will Campbell, he's gonna have he's got some soul searching to do in the offseason because he might get. They were even talking about how they might want to move him to guard because when he came back from injury during the regular season, he started getting used and abused pretty good. And look, that Patriots team, faced so many strong defenses. They ran the gauntlet of defenses this postseason. So I mean, I can't fault him for anything, but I mean, he was getting Will Campbell. He might have had 2 sacks of his own quarterback, just getting pushed backwards by DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely didn't look great, and I don't know if that's just because he's still just not back from injury, or if that's because they played some elite defenses. I really don't know. Not sure yet.
The knock on him going into the draft was he had short arms for a tackle.
Oh, short little arms like AQ Shipley.
Beep, 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 beep. I don't even know why that's the first thing I wanted to do. Beep, 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 beep. But that was the knock on him coming out of the draft. But I mean, he had a good rookie year, and they also had a rookie left guard as well. So your left side of your lines are rookies. That's tough.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's not a ton to talk about else, I don't think, in terms of the Super Bowl besides halftime show.
Well, we got to talk about the halftime show and then the shitty commercials. But
so I didn't get to pay attention to the commercials, so I can't comment a ton on that. I'm still trying to catch them on Twitter and stuff like that.
It was more the commercial. Before we get to the halftime show, the commercials, because it can be a quick and easy conversation. There were 2 really good commercials. One was the tight end one for basically it was a PSA for prostate cancer, and for men to go get checked and stay healthy and be healthy. It was all tight ends, and then Bruce Arians, and it's all like the tight ends talking about how they didn't want to get not how they didn't want to get checked, but the process of getting checked, colonoscopies, prostate cancer, stuff like that. And then when they find out that there's this new method where you don't have to go through all the, let's just say, ugliness of getting checked, all their butts fall because they were all puckered up while they're talking about the messiness of getting checked. So it was a nice public service announcement for men to stay healthy. But also the Goodwill Duncan was a good one. Was they did instead of Goodwill Hunting, they did Goodwill Duncan. Now the only problem is they didn't have Matt Damon in it, and I hate to nitpick, but Matt Damon being actual Will Hunting is a big thing, and he wasn't in the commercial. But the Tom Brady Jennifer Aniston part where they come up and he goes, "Oh, how about these nuts?" And I got a new boyfriend. That was good. Yeah. But the commercials sucked. They were more about stances than they were actual substance.
Yeah, I didn't get to. I always forget to watch especially when you're at a Super Bowl party. It's kind of hard, and it's even harder when you have small children running around. So,
understood. Well, you just got to get a couple more natural lights in you, man.
I mean, that's not going to make me pay attention anymore. Actually, probably less. But yeah, I saw a couple of them. And I don't know if this was during. I've seen a lot of them like on Twitter and stuff, like the garage beer one with Jason Kelsey when they're shoveling the shit after the Budweiser Clydesdales go by. I thought that was kind of funny. And then at the actual Budweiser commercial with the bald eagle and stuff.
With the eagle,
it's pretty cool.
I mean, you can't, if you don't feel American after watching that, and you need to check your pulse.
Yeah, and I mean, and going back to the garage beer one, I just love how just self-aware that the Kelsey brothers are at times when they're just like, yeah, this is the king of beers. We know what we are.
Remember when we held a draft like best beers? Like we did like boat beer, golf beer, shower beer.
Yeah.
We forgot garage beer. That is a good one. After mowing the lawn beer, I mean, is a killer. That's
Yep.
awesome.
Tailgate beer.
Tailgate beer, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm still kind of trying to get through a couple of them. I didn't see a ton. I saw them as they were happening, but I just wasn't able to pay attention. And then yeah,
Halftime show. I didn't realize that the fucking bushes that or whatever corn stalks or whatever the fuck Bad Bunny was walking through in his set. They had fucking people in them. Like people were in those bushes.
Yeah.
Living, breathing fucking plants running around with legs.
And I know this was all controversial just because of everything going on, but honestly, like I couldn't understand a word of the halftime show, but obviously it was in a different language. But I thought it was just like the cinema, like everything that went into that halftime show, I thought was awesome. And the fact that they had a real live wedding going on during it.
They had a wedding. That was awesome. Legit.
And everybody thought, they were like, all right. And we were thinking during it, I was like, all right, is this real? Or I was like, this would be really awesome if it's real. But if it's not, it's still going to be pretty cool. And then you see on the internet that the guy had jokingly invited Bad Bunny to come to his wedding. And he was like, well, you could just do it during the Super Bowl.
How ridiculous is that? Because I think a majority of people live think, okay, this is just a stage thing. Yeah,
part of the show.
No,
yeah,
it's part of the show. No, that was a real fucking deal wedding, and it was all because he invited Bad Bunny to his wedding via email.
Yeah.
What?
So I thought that was cool, and I thought it was pretty cool that Bad Bunny had an opportunity to get real political with it all, especially after all the Grammy stuff and everything like that. And he didn't really do that. So I respect that. Instead it seemed like more of his message was like, hey, love is greater than hate. Let's bring it all together.
Let's get together. And I cannot confirm this. I did no research on it, but I've heard two people talk about it. When he hands the Grammy to a kid, that was a kid who was something happened with ICE and deportation. That was like a real deal kid who was going through some some strife, personal strife. So it's just very very odd, and I don't like making political statements because I hate, as we know, I hate politics, but with a passion. But I enjoyed it. Was it my favorite? No. I think my favorite part of all the ancillary things was without a doubt the flyover, the way the airplanes, the way the planes came out of the cloud that just happened to be above the stadium. It was like they were hidden, bang. Awesome flyover.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really cool too. What was I going to bring up about that? I forgot. Shit, I can't remember.
But and I like the national anthem. The national anthem was good. I forget the gentleman who on the piano who was playing, but he did a very, very good job. He's no Chris Stapleton, and I'm not knocking him for not being Chris Stapleton, but Chris Stapleton's my favorite national anthem of all time in the Super Bowl. It's just my personal opinion. But he did a very, very good job, and he timed it well with the flyover, and that's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I also, has heads hit like 8 out of the last 10 years? I feel like it's I just feel like every single time it's heads, and maybe that's just me losing bets all the time, but I didn't bet on it, but I was paying attention to it because I feel like I've never hit that bet before. And it's like, all right, this is 50-50. It's gotta be coming back around here soon, right? And I didn't bet anything this year. I didn't get anything in on time, but man, it just feels like I should look it up. It just feels like it's been like 8 out of 10 years at least.
And there was a cheap shot in there too with doing the prop bets. They mixed yellow Gatorade on the sideline right before they dumped it on them.
What?
They showed it on television.
I mean,
they were stirring it. I mean, I'm not kidding. It's like they put the powder in, like something that we would do at our, at a backyard cookout.
Don't get me wrong, I love yellow Gatorade, and I just don't know why. Why isn't there more? Well, you got red. I mean, my favorite Gatorade all the time is the light blue Glacier Freeze. But I mean, if you're gonna have like a pick between the traditional, I mean, yellow's got to be my favorite.
I love like the basic Gatorades. You don't go by flavor; you just go by color. Like, oh, I like yellow, I like blue,
Mhm.
I like red, I like
Yep.
purple. But then you
Yep.
get like into the, they got varieties now. Like I love Fierce Grape. That's my favorite flavor.
Yeah, I mean, there's light blue and there's dark blue, and I think the light blue is called Glacier Freeze, and that's
Yeah.
my favorite if I'm remembering the name correctly. But
Yeah, there's a gentleman that works for Pig and Rooster. He's not allowed to have the light green Gatorade anymore. It's like got something like limon or something like that. It's like got some weird Mexican Spanish name. But let's just say
interesting.
he's not allowed to have it anymore. It's bad for his health. Put that way.
Yeah. Okay.
But
A couple things before we move on from Super Bowl stuff. Shout out to Joe. I've seen a couple things where your dog's not doing well, and
oh man, I'm
we've
sorry,
all
Joe.
we've all been through that. That sucks. So we're thinking about you, brother.
Yeah, buddy.
And Pigtown. I'm on a mission to tweet, argue everything 1057 talked about yesterday on air. So I need a little insight into that.
We need something on this.
I don't know what it's about. I don't get to listen to 1057. Well, I could if I wanted to here.
Yeah, you can. It's got
I'll,
iHeartRadio on it. But
I'll
yeah,
go support Ryan when he's on there every once in a while since he does his 5 to 6 show. I'll drop in and say hi. But
Hey, no BS. I'm sorry, you made me think of something before I forget it, Brooks.
mhm.
I'm watching Pro Football Talk. I watch it every morning right before the Dan Patrick show, and I'm watching Chris Sims, Mike Florio, and Bo Jackson. All right, that's the conversation happening on stage, and right behind them walks Zach. Oh, Kevin and Zach ran, and he just tweet. He's like probably tweeting on his phone or something stupid like that. And then I saw Brad. I was watching the McAfee show, and the Seahawks mascot, I think his name is Blitz,
Yeah.
comes on, and they pan out to the crowd at Radio Row or whatever you have there in San Francisco, and I just see Brad standing there, taking a picture with his phone from the Ryan Ripken show. So I was like, look at these freaking ass clowns just just in the background.
Yeah, that seems like a mess in there, man. Like it
Oh,
seems like tight quarters in there. I'm
it,
trying to pull up Zach's Twitter right now so I can see what he's fighting about right now. But I do need some more context on that.
well, it's probably
Also,
Jason LaConforte being a douche. I
I
know Ed
mean,
Norris retired officially and is moving to Florida.
it's always locking for usually. I mean, he's not even worth fighting with anymore. He says
Um,
shit just to get a rise out of people. It's not even worth. Every once in a while, I'll just tell him he's an idiot, just out of nowhere.
Understood.
Like, you're an idiot, and then move on.
And then move on.
Like, there's not even worth my breath anymore. Like,
Short and sweet. You're an idiot. Bye.
why? You're just doing this just to piss people off at this point. But he did have. I mean, he made national news yesterday. He was brought up on the McAfee show, saying that I guess it's his report that Max Crosby told
Mhm.
Tom Brady that he wanted to be traded, and I kind of want to be like, where the fuck is Jason Lockenfor getting this from?
Mm.
Guy doesn't have any real sources, but yeah, I mean, is it surprising? That's something you could throw out there and probably be 75% correct. So
Yeah.
I mean,
And never start with I'm hearing. Well, you know what? I hear a lot of things too. Like I hear my dog fart in the morning. I don't need to report it. So as he sits over there and looks at me with a side eye. So, but yeah, I mean, hey, to put a bow on the Super Bowl, I enjoyed watching the Super Bowl. It was a good time. I'm happy for the Seahawks. I think they are the betting favorites along with the Rams for next year. Ravens are at plus 1,300. I do like how the Super Bowl odds for next season came out almost instantaneously after the Super Bowl ended. because we're a society that's instant gratification. We
Mhm.
might we're a microwave society. So I'm like, can we let the game breathe? The confetti's still falling. We don't have to talk about next year yet.
Yeah, it's just it's wild, man. Um,
Oh, and by the way, Ricky Martin is reverse aging. He is Benjamin Button. Going back to the halftime show real fast.
Ricky's a good looking man.
He's not a bad looking man. I'm not, coming from two heterosexual men right here, but he is reverse aging. I'm telling you, he's Mario Lopez.
Man, he popped up and I was like, is that fucking Ricky Martin?
We had
Like,
Lady Gaga, not Lady Gaga, Lady Gaga, and Ricky Martin both look stellar. How the hell?
Lady Gaga, man. Used to see her in a couple random pubs in Lancaster every once in a while.
That's bizarre to think.
I know it's weird. I brought that up at the Super Bowl party I was at. They're like, why is she there? I was like, she was dating back when she first got famous. She was dating some random dude from the Lancaster area. And every once in a while we'd see her out. And they're like, that's Lady Gaga. And I'm like, I have no idea what she would even look like, to be honest with you.
No, at that time, no, you wouldn't. And I mean, the
Well,
woman
because that
wore
was when she was wearing all kind of different, yeah, she was doing it up a lot.
bizarro shit. She wore a meat suit. She literally wore meat to a award show one time.
Yummy.
Respect.
So yeah. Moving on. Did you see all the stuff yesterday about the Orioles new complex that I didn't even know was being built?
I have
I
no
mean,
idea
when
what
we
you're
were
talking
down there
about.
last year, did you see construction going
I
on?
didn't see any construction going when we were down there. No.
I had no idea this was happening. And I thought it looks like a huge facility, 47,000 square foot. I
Maybe
feel
they
like
started it after spring training ended.
I don't know how they get it done that fast, to be
I,
honest with you.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I mean, how big are we talking?
47,000 square feet.
It's
They have
like multi-tiered. I mean,
they apparently it's got all the state of the art stuff. He came out and said it's one of the nicest, if not the nicest, hitting facility in the country or the world. I mean, I don't know about that. I haven't
the
seen everything.
world. Okay.
Who knows? But I think the coolest thing is that they put a half a football field outside, turfed up football field outside. Because I mean, I just think that's awesome, to be honest with you. And now I gotta figure out a way to get down there. We gotta figure out a way to get down there for spring training so we can go see it.
Well, yeah, obviously next year. I mean, this year is going to be a wash, but
Potentially.
fair enough.
I'm working on it.
I'm working on it.
I'm working on it. We got a couple irons in the fire where we might have some places to stay for free, but we'll see.
For free?
But we also have something else in the works that Brian knows about that we can't bring up quite yet. That could be happening at the end of this month, early March, which would be right around spring training. So that's going to be tough.
Yeah.
But that one is definitely happening. We just have to nail down the dates on that one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I thought that was cool. Pitchers and catchers report in 2 days, and Orioles fans are still up in arms because there is not another starter or bullpen guy signed quite yet. And they went out and got Blaze Alexander.
Yeah.
Which everybody seemed pissed about us trading Cade Stroud for. Some people were, some people weren't. What are your thoughts on that?
I'd rather have Stroud, and I'm not pissed, but I was kind of miffed at the move. I thought Stroud's a better prospect than Blaze. I understand that Blaze solves a couple. He doesn't solve anything really, but he's a stopgap as a utility man.
Yeah, I mean, this basically says that like Jeremiah Jackson, they don't believe is going to be the utility guy.
No, and that's it. It's the first thing that came to mind was him. Was that they don't have any confidence in him. Now I don't know if that means he's a bad guy or if he's hurt. or they just don't have any confidence in his ability. I don't know, because I was just to give up Stroud for what feels like peanuts in Blaze, and I hate to say that because I'm talking about a man's career, and I'm sure he's a nice person, but it just didn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this yet either. I don't know how to feel about it. Is this something where he's building something for a trade that's coming? Is this something where he doesn't feel confident in the defensive ability of Jeremiah Jackson to be a true utility guy
Mhm.
all the way around the field? Because I mean, his bat seemed to play last year. I mean, I know it's a small sample size. Was that a true what we're going to see out of him in the future? I don't know. He does have options left, so there's that.
There's that. I was
Um,
also something I thought about, and obviously, Zach at Pigtown, they're going to know this better than we will. Does he have any relationship with our new manager? Did he play for him, or I don't know. I'm coming from a place of no information, but another thing I thought about, because it was an odd move.
yeah, that I don't know. Yeah, it's still kind of yet to be seen in a sense because it just doesn't seem like everything is done yet here for this off season. So we've got too many guys for the spots that we have on the roster, and it seems like we do need some more pitching or at least some depth there. So it's a little unsettling that we're 2 days away from pitchers and catchers, and
Mm.
we're not feeling a little bit more set in some of the pitching stuff. But
I'm still
um,
happy with the moves we made this offseason. I enjoyed our offseason. I'm gonna qualify that. I don't know how you feel. I enjoyed our offseason. I think we're set for the season. Trades are not going to happen between now and what, a month before the deadline. They're just not. I mean, there's too much of a feeling out period for how your season's going to go.
usually,
So
yeah, especially for like good guys.
yeah,
You're gonna see where you're at during the season. You would think, unless there's something that comes along that blows somebody away.
sure.
But um, yeah, I mean, like everybody says, it would have been a nice to get another top of the rotation guy. Yes, but I mean, I'm gonna sit here and argue this to the day is long that Bradish's number is gonna be the number one, was gonna be the number one, even if Framber, Zach Gallen, anybody else gets signed. It doesn't really matter. Tyler Rogers is gonna inherently get the number two spot for how he pitched last year when he came back from injury. If he does sixty
And you
percent
can
of
go righty, and you can go righty lefty.
if he does
So
60% of what he did last year, he's still gonna have a good year.
yeah,
I don't expect him to do that again. He's not gonna be that same pitcher as he was last year when he came back. I hope he is, but that's
I say,
hard to
why
do.
you poo pooing the season already, man? Come
I
on.
can't I can't expect him to be that. I mean, historically good. He was historically good. So that's a reason why he was starting to get some Cy Young talk, but there was just not enough time.
Strong last name. Don't go against Rogers that don't have a D in their last name. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
Fair. Fair enough. But I'll go out on a limb here. Like when I've said this a couple times to you guys and on
Yeah,
here, by the end of the year, I think the second best pitcher on the staff is going to be Shane Boz. I really do.
well,
And after that, I'm still pumped about Kramer. I know he's divisive sometimes in the Orioles fandom, but he's a solid pitcher. Eflin, whenever he comes back, I don't know when he actually is going to be healthy. If he's going to start the year on the IR or what, but
see,
yeah,
you got to get out of football. You got to get out of football terms now, man. It's the IL. Come on,
yeah, true.
come on, come on.
I
Let's.
don't I don't know I don't know how much time he's going to miss. I don't know if he's going to be ready. I know he was supposed to
Yeah.
start throwing bullpens in January. So, inherently, I think he's probably going to miss potentially a couple weeks just with ramp up stuff.
Yeah.
And another thing I want to hit on, um, because a lot of people want to say that Bradish is injury prone and is still going to be going through a ramp up process and is going to be on an innings limit. He's not.
No,
Um,
no.
he had 8 starts last year, I believe, something like that, 8 to 10.
Around there.
Um, and you don't come back and start making starts unless you've started to do that ramp up process or have completed it. And now he gets an off season where he's healthy, and there's no reason why he should be on an innings limit or anything like that. And on top of that, we say he was injury prone, but it's the same thing that Shane Boz went through as well. And they said he was injury prone. No, it was the same injury that flared up that they tried to put a band-aid on instead of fix, because they potentially thought that they could have gotten it fixed with that. And I get it. If you don't, I mean, you go to him and he doesn't want to get the major surgery, but then you end up having to have it anyway. That happened in the same season. Same thing happened with Boz. It's not that he's injury prone. They just tried to fix an issue with a band-aid. It ended up not working out. He got the surgery done, and we saw Boz had a full year, basically a full year last year. He had 30 starts last year. So I mean, they should be ready to roll. Both those guys. So the injury prone argument has been a little frustrating to me lately, because I just want to reiterate that they are not injury prone. This is this is way different than what Grayson's been going through. I would say Grayson's injury prone because it's going up and down his arm. He's eventually going to have to get something. I guarantee it. But it's almost like this was their time to get their Tommy John. It seems like it just happens to every pitcher at this point. So
That's
now it's
scary
time
in
to
itself.
roll. Now it's
That's
time to roll. I know, but I mean, it's true. So
look, Orioles gonna be fine. It's gonna be. We got a good lineup. I like where we're sitting. And what was the old Buck line? I like our guys.
I mean, you got to be pretty pumped about what we've done with the offense this offseason.
Hell yeah.
Are people forgetting who we signed? We signed a 30 plus home, or we traded for a 30 plus home run guy. We signed a perennial all-star with 40 plus home runs every single year. We made a run at Schwarber. We made the same offer as Philly did, and he went to Philly.
150, yeah.
They matched it, and he went back. Can't blame him for that. Same thing with the Ranger. Who the fuck knows with Framber? And I don't even care at this point.
I don't want to hear his name ever again, really.
I know. And honestly, do I think that we were ever really were we in on him? Do I think we were in on him? Yes. But I think it was out of necessity at that point. We were probably going and feeling around, probably sending a couple things over to see if it could get done. But 3 years, 38, 39 million, whatever it ended up being, was a year is wild to me. So it's hard to be mad because you're upset because they didn't get one of the guys that they wanted to get, but it's also, it doesn't seem like it was for lack of trying, and there's still a couple guys out there. There's still a couple solid older guys that I know everybody in Baltimore is butthurt after Kimbrel and Charlie Morton. But I mean, there's some solid older guys out there that are still on the market that are ready to eat some innings if you need to.
They'll find, so they're going to get one of those guys. They're going to get a Verlander or a Scherzer or somebody,
or Chris Bassett,
or a Bassett. One of them will pop, and they'll become a fifth starter. Because look, and in all honesty, in the first month of the season, you only need 4 fucking starters. A lot of teams go 4-man rotations unless you have people on innings limits or pitch counts.
Yeah, and I mean, eventually, there's going to be another injury. I hate to say it. Hopefully not, right? But I mean,
it's a 162 game season. Injuries happen.
Last year, going into the season, I think we were all like, "Man, we have so much depth right now, almost too much. How are these guys going to get innings?" And by the second month of the season, you're like, fuck, we got to go get somebody or bring somebody up. Like, I mean,
know.
I know last year was an anomaly injury wise for us, but I
Yeah, they're
mean,
gonna be.
that's how shit happens. So
Yeah, they're gonna be throwing me, you, and Antonio all out there. You know, we're all gonna be pitching for the Orioles.
God, I hope not. That would be rough for everybody.
Yeah, it would be good.
So yeah. But back to what you said, I'm pretty pumped about how this offseason went.
Yeah.
I know everyone has a bitter taste in their mouth over the past 2 months, but beginning of the year, we came out of the gates hot.
Yeah.
So
I wonder. I wonder how with the World Baseball Classic about to fire up here shortly, and like Dean Kramer's on the World Baseball Classic team. I wonder if these managers talk to teams. Oh, the team, whatever team the player plays for, and says like how many innings can he throw, how many pitches is he allowed. I wonder if those conversations occur.
I'm sure there's something, whether if it's not with them, it's going to be with the player himself and say, hey, here's where ideally we'd like to see you at. If not, it's both. And they just kind of go into it like, hey, it's either going to be manager / pitching staff / whoever is overseeing the pitching game to say, hey, here's what we see as our plan for you going through this. I'm sure they have a plan. So
yeah, because if I'm Pittsburgh, I'm having a conversation with Mark DeRosa and be like, hey, Skeens can throw X amount of innings, period. Like, this is it.
it's it's not only going to be innings, it's going to be how many innings in a start. It's going to be how many innings per week, days rest, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be all that. So there's going to be an entire, or at least there should be an entire game plan to all of this. I hope there is, because if not, then
No shit.
what are we doing? But yeah, I agree with you. And this might be, now that I'm this just kind of popped into my head, this might be the best thing for Kramer, because we all know how bad he is in April. And
Yeah, he's not good. I mean, he's got to let his man bun grow out, and he's like a chia pet.
And that's how,
over the course of the summer.
Yeah, and that's like why his ERA is so inflated. And you do get a couple starts in there during the entirety of the year where he has a blow up game, and that's going to happen to any pitcher. But historically, his April fucks his ERA the rest of the season while he's trying to fight it back down the entire time. Like, maybe we get these get a couple of these bullets out of the system. Get some of the bad bullets out of the system.
These shitty throwaway games, the shitty appearances out of the way. And I think he might be I hope I'm wrong, but I think he might be the ace for the Israeli team.
Probably. I mean, I don't know who else would be. I don't have
my boy Spencer Horowitz is the starting first baseman for Israel.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Saw that. Let's see.
Old matzo ball soup is starting at first base.
Team Israel WBC. I couldn't name you anybody besides those two until I pull this up off the top of my head. So come on, give me a roster, you bastards.
And I think Del and I were talking about this yesterday or a couple of days ago. If there's any issues still with visas for some of these teams, like Venezuela and the DR and stuff like that.
What do you mean visas? Like for the insurance stuff?
And the insurance stuff, and also the ability to play, like being able to cross borders.
I wouldn't say that there is for those countries, but for the insurance stuff, for sure. Because I mean, a lot of those guys still are not going to be able to play, even though Puerto Rico has, since our last podcast, committed officially to go to play in this.
No.
But, and I know there was a story going around that Bad Bunny was going to pay for their insurance, or
I think for specifically Francisco Lindor. I think that's what Del was talking about, or maybe the entire team. I don't know.
Or be not for the entire, but be the insurer for some of the guys that couldn't get insurance. But the teams ended up shutting that down, which bothers me a little bit as well. But that's another. Guess who's on the Guess who's a manager of the of Team Israel?
I have no clue. But Buck Showalter.
The manager is Brad Osmus.
What?
The bench. The bench coach is Kevin Youkilis.
I love this. I love this coaching staff.
Yeah. And then besides that, Matt Bowman is on this team.
Really?
Matt Bowman.
Ballman or Bowman?
Bowman.
Okay.
Daniel Fetterman and Dean Kramer. I would assume that Kramer, Max Lazar, Kramer should be the number one, I would assume, but I don't know. Interesting. Yeah. Richard Blyer played for this team in 2023.
he might still be in Major League Baseball somehow miraculously.
Yeah, he's figured out a way to keep himself in there.
He's Jamie Moyer.
As long as you get outs, man. As long as you get outs. Wow. Kevin Youkilis is the bench coach. And
The World Baseball Classic fires off in what? Probably 2 weeks, I think.
March 3rd, March 1st, somewhere around there. I think I saw like 23 days or something to it.
Yeah, I'll be down. I know I'm going down to the beach to see Dusty, stay with Dusty for my boy Roach's birthday. And we'll probably be catching a couple games all together at either his house or the pub.
Yeah. So, man, I'm excited for the World Baseball Classic, man.
I'm pumped. That's why I'm trying to temper my excitement for spring training because I want to enjoy the World Baseball Classic. We don't get this opportunity that often to watch these international events in baseball specifically. So I'm trying to temper my spring training excitement.
Yeah, and I know there's a whole lot of hold on. There's a whole lot of buzz around the mass and stuff. We'll get into that a little bit more on Thursday. We're going to try to get somebody who has worked for them in the past to kind of talk about this a little bit more.
Yeah, he'll bring some great knowledge to it.
So, I mean, everything I've read and I'm looking at seems exciting. So,
yeah,
we'll get their take on it. Maybe they can call out some stuff that we just aren't thinking of in all of that. So,
well, they get to see behind. He can see behind the curtain. So,
yeah. This is news, guys. Super Bowl on Valentine's Day next year.
Yeah,
gotta remember that. That. I don't know what else you got.
The Olympics are going on, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. I watched curling yesterday.
Yeah.
I love our mixed doubles team curling. And by the way, once again, please do not forget this: the U.S. curling headquarters are in Laurel, Maryland. That makes no sense whatsoever, but that is factual. Lindsey Vaughn. Hey, look, I appreciate the Olympics so much, and as I said on our last podcast, take advantage and watch the Olympics. These people work their asses off for so many years to get one day or maybe a week of fame. It's important to watch. You see it's pure joy when you see people celebrate. And I don't even care if it's not Americans, because these people don't have Speedo contracts. They don't. So the high end Olympians have all the endorsement money. A lot of these people do not have them whatsoever. You'll forget their name in 5 minutes. But Lindsey Vaughn, good for you for trying your best. Holy smokes! I mean, she blew out her ACL. She still went. She got her arm caught in the gate, I guess that they call it, the red breakaway flag thing. She got it, and when she landed, that was bad. That was not good to watch. And I watched it live, and the announcers lost their minds, rightfully so. And good for her for being an inspiration to a lot of younger people who are going to continue to fight and move forward.
Yeah, I mean it's it rightfully so, because I mean that's probably the end of her career. She's 40 or 41 years old.
It's 41.
She was already retired and came back. And she was doing the commentary on the last Winter Olympics. And
yeah, she was doing commentary the last Olympics, and then she's competing again, and she qualified. I don't want to hear anyone bullshit, whine, moan, anything. She got it because of her name. She had to go out there and prove that she could be on the team, and she did it. And then she got hurt, and she wasn't going to let it go away.
Yeah, because I mean, this is probably it. I mean, she knows that. So But yeah, I mean, good for her for giving it a go. I know a lot of
There's
people. I know there was a lot of people bitching and moaning about her taking a spot for a younger person who's never been there, but she's earned it. She's
what's
earned
wrong
this
with
spot.
perseverance? I mean, somebody trying to inspire other people. I mean, she tried her damnedest, and she got
I agree.
hurt, and it sucks. It really does suck. But damn it, she's going to be an inspiration to somebody younger.
I don't disagree with you at all.
Yeah,
So she's earned that right. If she wanted to go and felt that she was healthy enough to give it a go, uh, who are we to tell her no? So,
yeah.
um,
I watched some of the luge and the skeleton in the last couple days. I don't know how the hell you get into the skeleton racing business because that is one of the most dangerous things I think I've ever seen. I, I've seen suicide missions have better odds than not getting killed. I mean, Jesus, it's crazy.
no, I've got zero interest.
Wait,
Zero.
Dell and I last night are sitting there having a beer together, and we're watching, and it's like some of these skiers are going like I think one guy clipped like 80 miles an hour, 82 miles an hour going downhill. I'm like, you got to be fucking fisting me. There's no guardrails. There's nothing. And you're wearing nothing. You're wearing basically a bathing suit going down this hill. I'm like, holy shit. One of the best sounds. One of the best sounds.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Uh oh. Did you dump it on your keyboard again?
No, but I mean, my space bar still sticks. So I need a new keyboard now. Luckily, it wasn't on my laptop. This is just one of the Bluetooth
Got it.
keyboards. So,
But yeah, the Olympics have been fun. I've enjoyed watching the Olympics. What we got here?
so Thursday, is that your punishment day?
Thursday is the punishment day. I'm getting spray tanned tomorrow.
Nice.
I'm
Love
getting
it.
spray tanned. Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, I lost the national championship bet. I will be getting spray tanned at Harbor Lights. Shout out to Harbor Lights. I'm getting spray tanned tomorrow, level 4, which is the max. Uh, I'm actually kind of excited to do it. It's going to be stupid as hell. So I got an eventful next 36 hours. I got to do some stupid bartending competition tonight for a friend. And
Mhm.
then I get spray tan tomorrow.
So you
And
gotta,
I
you gotta
will
let it,
be.
gotta let it set for a little bit, and then
I showered this morning. It'll be the last shower I take between now and Thursday before our next podcast because you got to let the spray tan set in. So
okay.
I will be an orange 6'3" Oompa Loompa on Thursday.
You got some nice water damage going on up there from before. I can
Yeah,
see it above your head right
you
now.
see it above my head. Yep,
Yep.
right there. Yep. And that's why I'm nervous. That's why I asked you about the weather before we went live because when it starts melting again, some more stuff's coming in, and it is. I know the answer to the question. I'm not going to bore anybody with this, but I know where it's coming in and what we're going to do about it. So
Nice.
just sucks for right now. I had to literally move my entire living area into one like little ball over there. So I just put everything back until the weather gets warm again. Because right now my roof is a complete sheet of ice. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah. What's the weather there? I mean, like Randy said, it's 50 degrees here today, baby.
Yeah, so which means that I'll probably put all my furniture together again later today and get it away from this above me because this is where it's all coming in.
Hopefully, we need to make sure that Dusty's back for that because I
Well,
don't. Do we know
if
if he's alive?
I don't know. I mean, he could be floating in the Atlantic right now, for all I know.
Hopefully not. That wouldn't be ideal.
That would
But
not be ideal at all. I love your brother. He's one of my best friends, and he's your brother, and I want him around. And he's the
but
leader of this podcast in regards to he's our Mike Greenberg. You know, he's our moderator. He's our Mike Tirico.
I mean, his phone is on. He's actively in St. Kitts right now. I don't know if he's there in body and spirit, but um, yeah, hopefully he's back for that because I want him to experience that for sure.
And the tan will last, I guess, like a week.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to look
Mm-hmm.
terrible. It's going to be great.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome.
Hey, someone asked if I was going to shave my beard. I'm like, no, I'm getting my beard sprayed as well. I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah, I mean it should be fun.
Well, I got a lot of white.
So
Mm. Oh dear.
getting closer, baby. We are getting closer. So I've been telling Randy, I got this grip trainer that I got influenced into buying. I mean, it's like a $9 grip trainer for like your club that clips onto it.
Yeah.
And I just been like swinging it around my house for like the last month. I'm just
Oh,
like,
going court.
I just want to go. I just want to go hit some balls, to be honest with you, at this
Fair
point.
enough.
So, I'm just, yeah, I'm
Well,
ready.
when I come back out there, we got to go. We got to go play golf. Go to the fort or something like that. At least that's where we played the one time.
Well, in summertime, you got to come out within the next month for
Yeah.
what we have planned.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about that one. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool.
Do you remember, like for those listening and watching, the one time when we were out there golfing when we played whack fuck,
Mhm.
and I was in the middle of a fairway, and the cleaning lady from Chaucer called me and goes, "Mister, you know my rules. If you call me 3 times, that means something serious." And when the cleaning lady from Chaucer called me 3 times, and I think we were on like the 6th fairway at the fort. She goes, "Mr. Bryan, safe is gone." I go, "What?" Yes, someone broke in, stole safe. Someone broke in the building and picked up the whole safe and took it out the window.
I thought you were joking when you told like what I was like, are you like the whole safe?
The
Or they
whole
broke or
safe.
I was like, or they broke in and stole some money or what? He goes, no, they took the whole thing.
They took the whole thing. They kicked in the air conditioning unit, went in, and the guy kicked it in barefoot, which is even more impressive. He kicked it in barefoot, stole the whole safe, and left with it. And the kicker is, no pun intended, the kicker is
A little
I
bit
come
funny.
back to Baltimore and I go into the office, and of course, we filed a police report, and they have to do like the fingerprinting, like they dust everything for fingerprints. The guy's fucking foot hit my desk, and his footprint was on the desk still in like that black powder they do to do fingerprinting. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And the guy's foot was the size like my pinky.
Did you have leprechauns break in?
Basically, yeah. They stole the Lucky Charms.
They stole them all. Breaking news though.
What we got?
Former Orioles pitcher just agreed to a 1-year deal. Tomo is gone.
Oh, Steve's gone.
Steve is gone. 1-year deal
Oh,
with the Rockies. That makes a whole lot of sense.
that makes time. That man loves being in the bottom in the basement, and he loves it.
I mean, where else is he really going to play and get innings? And
Yeah, good point.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, he did eat some innings for us last year. He had a 4.64. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. Made
Yeah, I mean,
29,
Steve,
30
he
starts.
came out. He came out hot. Remember, we were thinking he might be an all-star for a period of time there. But then, you get enough film on somebody.
Yeah. So yeah, good for him. I mean, I don't
Hey,
have a bad thing to
hey,
say about him. So
I don't know. But now we got to focus on, we got baseball coming up, and it's college basketball season. Now we can officially watch college basketball and learn some of these players' names.
yeah, did you see that Villanova was playing in
Yeah, they're playing like Georgetown or
they
something.
were playing Georgetown and there was a bunch of red shirts behind him, behind
Yeah.
the bench behind him, and he said something about like what the fuck are they doing with their Saturday? What the fuck are you doing with your life?
He can shove a
Will?
dill pickle up his ass. That guy absolutely screwed us last year. We were having a nice little time, and then all of a sudden he just has to come in and shit on everyone's Cheerios.
Yeah. Yeah, what a cocksucker he is.
Yeah.
Can't emphasize that enough. There was something else in these comments I wanted to pull up. Uh, the waste management recap. We will wait for Dusty to get back for that since he is our resident
Yeah.
golfing nerd. I mean, obviously, Randy and I took a little trip to an establishment on Friday to watch some of the waste management and play some
Nice.
golden tee. But yeah, Joe, college baseball starts Friday. Division One, division. My alma mater headed down south this past weekend for their season opener. So good luck to them.
Yeah, good luck to them for sure. I mean, I'm assuming Arkansas is going to be up there in the top 10 to start the season. Would be my assumption.
Shit, they're probably top 5 to be honest with you. Let's see.
I wouldn't doubt that either. I mean, I don't know. It's
Rankings. Not that they mean a goddamn thing.
They don't
right
mean
now,
a damn thing. Yeah.
This is from January 12th. UCLA, LSU, Texas, Mississippi State, Georgia Tech, Coastal. That's your top. Where is Arkansas at? 7.
Okay. But then, yeah, right there.
So yeah. I mean, I don't know. These rankings don't mean shit right now.
They don't mean a damn thing.
They're going based off a lot of shit that happened last year.
Mm-hmm.
So T5, that must be a different one. This is from January 21st. So obviously there could have been a couple games that happened. Well, no, not if everybody's starting next Friday. I don't know why they'd be changing. Anyway, I don't care. We'll get a better picture once they start divisional play.
And going to golf, and we're not going to go in depth in golf, but Scotty Scheffler going from almost missing the cut on Friday. I think he had to he needed to go 4 under or 3 under in the last 6-7 holes to make the cut, and he finishes T3 or just third and flat out third. Holy shit!
I mean T3, and that's with a playoff that was in front of him.
Yeah.
Like he was 1 shot back. It's not like he was T3 6 shots.
He finished in the top 5.
No, he was T3. So the top 2 guys were minus 16, went into a playoff, and then Scheffler finished minus 15. So that's how close he made this.
That's fucking crazy. He was +2 going into Friday.
Yeah, I mean that's the first round he's played over par and 30 some rounds, which is wild as well. So
nuts.
Super 16 have Arkansas at 3. So yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. They're top 10.
Yeah,
they'll probably be in the College World Series or right there on the cusp of it again this year.
They'll be in a regional most likely. Yeah,
they're a really good team. So
yeah.
But yeah, are you committing to this? The second part of it?
No Speedo. No. I go completely nude. All right.
Okay.
I'm going. I've spray tanned once in my life as a joke. This I have to do.
I think she means on the podcast.
Oh no.
No, he'll be completely nude for that as well.
Yeah, correct.
You'll never know. You'll never know what goes on underneath. You always got to wear a tank top or shirtless, one or the other, so everybody can see.
I might just wear pure fishnets one day on the podcast. Just a Goodwill, find a fishnet shirt.
That's awesome.
But dude, I definitely will be orange as hell on Thursday. It's gonna be great.
Oh, man.
And the best part is I don't care. I enjoy this. This is fun.
Yeah, that's not really a punishment for you, but
I'm comfortable in my own skin, man. I'm good with it.
Let's try to do a speed round real quick.
We'll do a speed grid, but I want to shout out to Pig and Rooster again. Nate, Dell, all you guys over there. Hope you guys are having fun. See you shortly. But the Hog and Cock, Pig and Rooster, good spot to go to if you're around town. Please go into Pig and Rooster.
It is. Tuesday is Burger Day.
Burger Day.
if you don't follow them on socials, they are Pig and Rooster Baltimore. There's 2 accounts. There's a Pig and Rooster Baltimore and a Pig and Rooster Bar. It is now Pig and Rooster Baltimore if you are following on the socials / Instagram, and that's where the burger of the day will be announced. It's a new one every Tuesday. It's $5. They're always delicious. Dell makes them up himself. Just depending on what he's in the mood for.
What he's in the mood for, or what extra stuff we have. I think actually some of the smoked turkey that Dell had at the Super Bowl party we talked about at the beginning of the podcast will be making its way to a burger today, I believe. Do not quote me 100% on that, but I'm 95% sure.
All right. Delaware Dave and Delaware Darren. All right. Let me get Dusty usually does this.
Quad D's, the Quad D's, Delaware Dave and Delaware Darren. And then you got Sarge in the kitchen making it. Just back there, just doing his thing.
Sergeant.
And if anyone's around tonight, I'm doing a bartending competition with my friend Lauren at El Buffalo tonight, and I want to give myself a colonoscopy with a beach umbrella.
Yeah, they always do their stuff, their bartender competitions there, huh? I feel like I always see them like that.
My friend Lauren, who's a rock star coworker, she said, "I'm only doing it with you." I said, "Okay, I'll do it." So I don't really want to do it, but I'm going to do it.
Yeah. All right. 3. Oh no, this is not my timer. Get my timer up. Hold on, Dempsey. I see you. Hey, I see you. 3, 2, 1. Start. Share. Oh boy.
Oh Lord. Ooh.
Lou Brock.
Yeah.
Stan Musial. Come on. Damn.
All right. Well, we got to restart now.
This is easier with 3 people. Football. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Go. Seahawks. This is.
All right. Julius Jones, Cowboys, Seahawks. Julius Jones.
Come on. Jesus. All right. Saints, Cowboys, Super Bowl champ. Let's do Sean Alexander.
Yeah. No, Sean Alexander never won Super Bowl.
Oh, they lost in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Let's just do Marshawn. All right. Saints, Super Bowl. Breeze. Screw it.
All right, yeah, if we're going quick. Yeah.
10,000 passing yards and Super Bowl champ.
Just do Joe Flacco.
Flacco, 10,000 passing yards. Let's do Staubach. A little
Staubach or Danny White. I was going to do Danny White. Yeah.
Little ode to Annapolis there for Naval
There you
Academy.
go. Fair enough.
10,000 passing yards. Trent Green.
Yeah. There you go. It's good.
Saints. Did Arch Manning go to the Chiefs at all?
Archie. No, Archie didn't go there.
Felix Jones. Is this Felix Jones? Cowboys and Saints.
I don't know.
Murray, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Damn it!
Damn it! We suck. This is where Dusty thrives.
Yeah. Yeah. We tried. We tried to do it without him. We tried our best without him. But
he's in St. Kitts just laughing at us.
Hopefully he's not watching right now.
If he is, he's got one eye open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right.
All right. Hey, it's good seeing you. I'll be in touch, and I will give a full update on spray tan tomorrow.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
Can't
so
wait.
I don't have a time that I'm going, but I will definitely get the spray tan. I think they close at 6 or 7, so I'll get it before 7 p.m.
Sounds good. All right.
All
Have a
right,
good
dude.
one.
Love,
We'll
man. Be
see you
good.
Thursday, and that is when the punishment will be paid. And
Yeah.
hopefully Dusty will be back by then, but I don't really know. All right.
I don't even know how much a spray tan costs anymore. So I still have one session left because I bought it like 6 years ago, but they never expire.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. All right.
All
Love
right,
you
bud.
guys. Thanks for following along. Shorter one today. We'll have a fun one on Thursday. So tune
Oh,
in for
mama.
that one.
Get
See ya.
ready. All right.